Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm looking at two knives from one large company with two different stamps. The maker of both is recognized as Baker and Hamilton, and Baker and Hamilton was founded in 1849 in California during the gold rush, but instead of mining gold, they were getting rich selling the pickaxes and shovels, and they grew into a major hardware wholesaler, selling everything from steam engines to cutlery. And then Pacific Hardware Company, also in California, was founded in 1901, but in 1917 they found trouble with supplies and markets with World War I and merged into Baker and Hamilton to become the Baker, Hamilton, and Pacific Company. Blades with the Baker, Hamilton, and Pacific Company stamp were made between 1918 and 1931. This here is a Stag Sowbelly from the Baker, Hamilton, and Pacific stiletto line. Its etching is faded, to say the least. Someone used this until they had to buy a new one. It's a cool piece of history, but it's been worn down to nubs. And each blade has the same stamp. Back here is the model number. That's at 3411. This is actually the primary blade here, or was. Technically, it's still a clip point. Antique smooth stag. It's been worn down with a great patina, and this knife feels a lot lighter than what I'd expect. Maybe it's the thin scales. And then the other knife produced by Baker is this sexy brown lady's leg. Really gets my blood going. This is a celluloid piece made with a rare Clark's XLT Cutlery stamp, which was used by Baker and Hamilton from 1899 to 1926. And this is what's called end-of-day celluloid, where instead of just using one style or pattern or color, they would just add the scraps they had left over at the end of the day to produce as many as possible, which is why it looks like clown camouflage. There's some shrinkage in the celluloid, but I'd say it's stable, being 125 years old. It's cracked over here, but that's more of a pressure crack, and missing a chunk on this side. And the blade has seen better days. It's been sharpened, heavily used, and rusted out a bit. It does have a weak half stop, and it's just a basic penknife. And that's all I've got from this stamp. Thanks for looking, and please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more.